So I'm going to show you guys how to do a paint enhancement and a one-step correction for beginners, those of you that want to get your feet wet. And I'm going to show you the combinations you can start with and the combinations that I recommend for each process. So paint enhancement and one-step correction. There's a good bit of people that assume it's the same thing. They use the same combos, but paint enhancement doesn't remove, it barely removes any scratches. It enhances the paint. It basically makes the paint pop more, but it doesn't remove much defects. One step will get maybe like 60-70% of defects out, and there's many combinations. I'm gonna be using just the yellow pad from Rupes. You can use the orange pad from Lake Country. Those are fantastic pads. Or the Eurofiber 50/50. I would stick to foam pads if you're a beginner, but just to make it easier for everybody, I was just gonna use the Rupes yellow pad. So we're gonna start with the paint enhancement combo. Fine cut is what I would use for paint enhancement with the yellow pad. You can also use, if you are a Sonax fan, you can use Sonax Perfect Finish. It's a good alternative. So basically for paint enhancement, you just want some kind of a fine polishing compound. Some cases where some car paint is very, very finicky and soft. You know, there's some cars where you just rub your finger and then it's scratched. This is the micro cut, and then I would use like a black pad or some kind of a finishing pad. Now for your true one step, I like to use 3D1, but there's some that have fillers, some that have some wax in them. You know, that's up to you. I like to use the 3D. There is another 3D that has like a wax additive. So if you are a DIYer, that's a very good all-in-one that you can do. It'll polish your car out and wax it at the same time. Another example would be like the P&S Playmaker all-in-one, but it also has bead maker in it. Now you could use Sonax cut and finish. So the difference, a lot of people try to recommend Sonax Perfect Finish for their one step. Perfect Finish is mostly designed for rotary. It works great for paint enhancement, not for your actual one step. And same thing, yellow pad, but you would want mostly some kind of a medium pad. I would recommend the Lake Country orange pad also with this combo. Eurofiber 50/50 pad. Again, if you're a new guy, stick to the foam pads. The Eurofiber is a microfiber 50/50 pad. For this demonstration, I'll be using the Rupes yellow pad. All these swirls on here. Yellow pad. So I'm doing the paint enhancement first on this section. So when you spread product around on setting 1 or 2, and that also lets you prime the pad. And then you're gonna bump it up to 3 or 4. You don't wanna go higher than that. You'll see the scratches, right? But it pops out more. You see that? That's where I did the paint enhancement. It doesn't remove any scratches, or it'll remove just very tiny bit. Probably do a little bit better, but for the video, I'm just gonna do it short and simple. I'm gonna do one step on this side. Again, I just did one quick pass. You could probably do a lot better, but it's just a quick video just to show you the difference. Now for this next combo, for the one step, again, yellow pad, you can use Lake Country orange pad, or I like to use the Eurofiber. But for this video, I'm gonna make it simple. Same yellow pad from Rupes, and I'm gonna use 3D1. Again, you don't want the cable scratching your stuff, but this is my car, I don't care about it. Start at speed 1 or 2, spread it around. You want to spread it around when you're first using a fresh new pad or a clean pad. You want to do about 20 seconds. Spread it around and prime the pad. But then after you're done, bump it up to speed 3 or 4. You don't want to go super fast. I mean, there are many different ways, but for the noobs, you don't want to rush it. You know, there's different methods. Some people do it fast at first, and then the final pass, they'll do it slow. So that's how it was before. That's paint enhancement. and then this side is one step. Now you can't do much about the big scratches, but that one's got more finer scratches that you can see. So yeah, that's the quick version of it. You know, there are different other variables, other techniques you can use, different pads, like the Eurofiber does a better job in my opinion. But that's getting into a bit more complicated stuff. This is a perfect starting out combo in my opinion. I would stick with foam pads for now. Like I said, I only did one pass, very quick pass, just to show the slight difference. The point is for you to just get started, get your feet wet, and then later on it'll just come to you, and then you'll be trying out new stuff, whatever works better for you, different techniques, because techniques also matter. You know, there's different ways some people do it. Quick first pass, the cutting pass, and then they do the final pass slower, no pressure to polish it out. You know, there's so many different ways, but